We were talking earlier about the herd mentality. How do you think people have a herd mentality in getting their entertainment career launched? And how can you spot an individual who's sort of that dark sheep that's going to dart ahead?
I don't know that I would be the person to spot them, but I do think that there's a lot of people that do what the masses do. And I think we have to redefine in this country what individualism is. Individualism isn't necessarily being counterculture. I'm so sick and tired of this concept that to be different, you have to be this rebel, you have to hate companies, you have to dress a certain way, you have to have certain beliefs, you have to be liberal. This notion of what an individual is, they're just conforming to a different clique that they feel like they fit into. So you've got these people who feel like they have to be part of a group, some group. Otherwise, they can't stand. I've always been more of a stand on my own kind of guy. I've never been a big group person. I think being different is something that comes from inside of you. It's the way you think. It's the way you conduct your life. It's the code of ethics that you live by. That to me is being different. Wearing a suit or, putting a metal rod through your nose and pissing on a police car, that's not unique. It's just being an asshole, in my view. So I think that those people who truly bring something unique to the table, and something unique that the masses want, because that's the business side of it. At the end of the day, nobody's in this to volunteer. I mean, there's a business side to it. And people can talk about art all they want. Can it make money? And that's why they call it show business. Whether or not it's radio, television, print, doesn't matter. Art, paintings, whatever. You have to be able to make money at it, because that's how we survive. I mean, you can die it. You can nail yourself to that cross if you want and say, well, no, it's all about my art. It's all about my art. And live under a bridge, and there you go. Good luck with that. But it's not enough to be talented. It's not enough to be smart at business. Not enough to be any one of these things. It's a combination of things. And you have to kind of find a way to bring them all together. And that person who can do it will succeed.
Is that what you would term the artist entrepreneur?
Yes. I didn't know they had a term for it. Sure. Yeah, the artist entrepreneur. If you don't understand the business, I mean, think about this. How many times have you heard about celebrities getting screwed over financially because they weren't paying attention? You have to understand the business. And one of the reasons why I chose advertising sales is because now I understand the money aspect of it. I understand how the people in power decide which talent they're going to go with, because they can attach a dollar amount to it, because they have an audience that they're trying to hit. They're going to assess, what's the demand, and then they take that demand and they translate it to advertising dollars, because that's how you pay for everything. So understanding both sides of that, and in my particular case, I also understand the technical side of it from working behind the scenes. So I think it makes you a better talent. It makes you a better business person. Sitting around and saying, I want this because I'm the talent, I think those days are starting to fade, because you have to be smarter about how you manage yourself, and you don't want to rely on everyone else, because when you rely on everyone else, you put yourself at risk for all kinds of problems. So maybe it's just being a little more of a control freak, but in my view, I think you have to be that artist entrepreneur, as you put it.